Hello, good afternoon, it's Silvia here, and this is the Moon Magic, Moon Attunement for the last quarter in Aries of this 6th lunar cycle of 2018. Plus, we are going to have a look to the trends, the energy trends of the upcoming week. So, I am pretty excited because there is so much going on in my life right now, so many changes and shifts, and I truly desire to come here into this space in a very simple way. I was tempted to bring incense and oils and a lot of magical tools around me, and I said, alright, I'm going as I am in the simplest way possible. I've just brought with me my stone, my obsidian, for this last phase of the moon cycle, and I come as usual in the last few times that I am broadcasting live with you, totally intuitively. So I gift you with the gift of my intuition, and I'm sharing with you what I feel deep inside and what I felt these days to emerge and to be important to share, to be valuable, to be shared with you. So that you are live with me right now, or when you are watching the replay, you can close your eyes, attune with the messages I am sharing with you, and feel how they resonate within yourself. And then let them work, let them do the magical work within you, within yourself. And just be open, keep yourself open to shifts, to changes, to new opportunities, to new people in your life, or to wherever you desire to welcome in your existence. So first of all, I love to go through the moon magic with the moon attunements, because in the lunar cycle we have 4 phases. We have the new moon, the first quarter, we have the full moon, and then the last quarter. Then the cycle completes itself and we start a new one with the new moon. Right now we are with the last quarter magnetism that is going on in the air. And the moon today is in Aries. So Aries is a fire sign. And this is the time of the cycle when we truly look back to what we have done, to what we have achieved, to what we have been welcoming in our life so far. It can be an overview that starts from the beginning of the year, and in particular for the last 3 weeks. So when with the new moon we began this 6th cycle of 2018, 6th moon cycle, lunar cycle of 2018. So we may feel like asking ourselves, where am I today? What am I doing? How did I change? What's new in my life? And especially, what is working for my growth right now? What do I feel aligned with my desires, with my growth, with my evolution right now? And what can I perceive that has stopped to serve me? So this is a turning point of the cycle. It's important because it's asking us to be courageous and to have the power to let go what has become obsolete in our life. And it's also the time of the cycle when we prepare ourselves to the new to come. So what do? Materially speaking, we declutter. Personally, I do my best to declutter a little bit every day, a little bit more once a week. And then with the full moon, I love to go through a bigger decluttering. And maybe I want to burn something, I want to donate something else, or I just throw something that has become useless or is broken or whatever, how I feel. So this is the point of the lunar cycle when we are actually balancing 2 forces, the force of the completion and the force of the beginning. And so we are called to complete this cycle, to go back, have a look back, and to truly go through an inventory and be honest with ourselves and say, all right, this thing is working, this relationship is working, this new project I started a few weeks ago is going the way I desire. And at the same time, we are preparing ourselves. We are preparing the ground for the new cycle to come. The new cycle will begin next week with a new moon in Cancer, and then we will start the season of the eclipses as well. So this will be another video, a new video, and we will be going through the eclipses and what they mean, which is their meaning, their magic, what the magic that they bring to us. Right now we are preparing the soil, the fertile soil, so that when the new moon will come, we can plant the seeds of our decisions, the choices we make, the choices that we decide to follow, the step we decide to take. So we are at this turning point right now, and so you may feel an energy that is pulling and pushing. And because the moon is in Aries today, we may feel like going straight for what we desire, making a very sudden decision. Maybe you are decluttering and you say, all right, this thing is not useful anymore, I'm going to throw it. And you simply don't think twice about it. You just do it. Because Aries is this fire sign and it has plenty of energy, and it is also the sign that rules the head, symbolizes the head. And so we may be more rational than usual. We may be more in our mind than usual. So we can balance by going into our hearts and going into our bodies to balance this very fiery energy that we may feel. And so to prepare this space for the new. Said this, I'd love to know from you how you feel. If you are feeling this pulling and pushing energy, if you feel the desire to let go something, and if you have already some of your new goals in your heart. This is also a time of the lunar cycle that invites us to go deeper and deeper within ourselves and to find the space and the time for self-exploration. So to be by ourselves, to find some quiet moments and time, maybe to journal, to meditate, to close our eyes and stay in silence and look with our inner eyes and see what we find within ourselves at this point of our evolution. And so we can ask ourselves, what is it that I now desire? And from here we can be inspired to create our new decisions for the new upcoming cycle. So I'd love to hear from you. Just leave a comment here below and let me know how you are resonating with this phase of the lunar cycle. And maybe what you have noticed in your life, and also about your feelings, your sensations, because obviously we are talking here about the moon cycle, so it's an attunement that brings us in alignment with the world of emotions, because the moon is the world of emotions, our feelings, our feminine side, the way we can be soft and vulnerable, and we desire to share about ourselves with other people. So let me know. And right now I have already shuffled the cards. I got them here with me. I felt called to use again my oracle deck, the Magic Path. This is an oracle deck that I created myself, and it's infused with the magic of pregnancy, gestation, pregnancy, birth, and nurturing, mothering. It can be in relation of our children and also in relation of our desires and our project in life. So I'm picking a couple of cards right now for the upcoming week, and let's see what is coming out for us, which is the message that we all need to hear. Okay. Let's see this one. And as you see, I'm going totally intuitively. I just feel the cards and the one that desire to come out. All right, comes out. Okay, I got a couple of cards. Let's take a moment before to turn them and let's attune with our heartbeat, so we can place a hand on our hearts. Breathe deeply. And we can also stay in silence for a few moments to open all our senses to receive what it's useful for us, to receive the elixir of this reading. So, to be receptive to this magical potion that the Oracle is sharing with us. Okay, let's see the message. The first one is a magical card because it's a black card. Hello Rose Kelly, welcome! And it's a reverse card, Earth, Birth. So there are a few things to say about this card. First of all, it's a black card. So it's activating all the magic that we all have within ourselves. It's an invitation to explore our inner magic, our inner potential. Second element, it's a reverse card. So it brings up a feminine energy. So this means that it's asking us to be receptive, vulnerable, soft, open, to activate our feminine side. Whether we are men or women, we all have these two aspects within our personality, within our own human living system, feminine and masculine. So reverse card is bringing up this more soft and sweet energy. And third element, very important, this is a card that speaks about birth. So we are birthing something here. And can you notice as this is perfectly aligned with the phase of the cycle we are going through? I just said that we are preparing the soil to the new cycle that is upcoming with the new moon next week. And this card, reverse card, talking about birth, is just saying the same. We are getting ready to give birth. And this is a kind of birth that will help us to ground, to be more terrestrial, to be more into our bodies. In a certain way, to build something concrete for our life. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's a desire that you will finally birth. Maybe it's a child that is coming to the world, that is ready to come to the world out from your body. Whether you're pregnant right now, maybe you are listening to this and you are pregnant right now with a baby, with a human being. So this card is a preparation card. And what it also says is that we may have lost a little bit of connection with all things terrestrial. So it can be a very good idea to go out in nature, to walk bare feet, or if you don't have any forest or park or maybe a beach near the place where you live, just use your own space, your home. Take off your shoes and walk bare feet and feel the ground below your feet. And feel these vibrations of the earth and allow them to feel more terrestrial yourself. So we are all souls living in a terrestrial body, and we need to remember this, because the body is our vessel and it's actually our ally to go where we desire to go. So this is a good week to ground, to feel our body, to go bare feet, to feel the soil below our feet, to feel the vibration of Mother Earth, and to remember within ourselves, especially in our hearts, which are our most important desires, so that we can connect with them and we can get ready. This is a preparation card to give birth. And in giving birth, in going through this process, we also need to remember our magic, our inner magic, our potential, our gifts, our talents, and to start to have an overview, an inventory of the magical tools that we hold within ourselves in our lives. Okay, so let's turn the second card and let's go deeper into this message that we need to hear for the upcoming week. Okay, I turn it for you. This card is another black card and it's fear. Hello Andina, welcome! Welcome everyone! I can see Ivano as well and Rose Kelly. Welcome all of you. So second card is a black card, another black card. So you can perceive how this week, it's a week of inner diving deep within ourselves. And what does it happen when we go deep within ourselves? We can find there the fire dragon, the one that you can see here in this card, that represents our fears. So let me read you the message of this card. It says, what stops you now has a gift for you. Face your scary dragon and ask for it. So this card is actually helping me to share with you a very interesting element and approach to our life. And it's the approach of looking at things with a 180-degree point of view. So when we say the word fear, we may feel a kind of resistance. We can get scared and say, oh my God, you know, what am I exploring right now? I don't want to face any dragon, honestly. I just want to live my life in peace as much as possible, to live in love and happiness. Well, most of the time, challenges in life have got great gifts for us. And this is what this card is bringing up. Fear. We are going deep within ourselves. We are exploring our darkness. And in there, when we are truly, authentically doing this process within ourselves, we can face our fears. So what can we do? Instead of saying, fear, go away from me. I don't want to face you. I don't want to feel scared. Or instead of turning back and going somewhere else, exploring another part of ourselves. This card is inviting us to stay there, to stay in our darkness, face the fear. Maybe the fear can be another great ally to our evolution, to our growth. So let's stay in this space of darkness. Let's open up. Let's become soft, as the first card was inviting us to do, to be soft and vulnerable. It was a feminine card. And with this card, that is an upright card, we can then activate our masculine side and so be active, face the fear and ask to the fear, which is the gift that you have for me? Which is this gift? Because as I am facing you, this means that there is a deeper reason, a deeper meaning in our meeting. So I am open to receiving your answer. Show me which is your gift. So I invite you to go through This can be a meditation, can be a quiet exploration of yourself. You can do it outside in nature. You can do it in a dark room in your home. Go within you and look at what you find in there, and then ask, what's the gift that has been stored within you so far for you? And then see and experience and witness what unfolds for you after this experience. So I love this reading. I always love my reading, not because they are mine, but just because I love these cards. They are so magical, and they are always showing myself and ourselves something that maybe we cannot see right now, but we will be able to see in a week from now. And looking back at the reading, looking back at this magical elixir, we can say, yes, that was right. So have a wonderful exploration. This is also a week of balancing because we have feminine and masculine energy coming up. It's a week of connection, reconnection with the magic within us and our talents. It's a week to remember our gifts and to be open to what is ready for us to enter our lives. It's a week of preparation as well, as we are preparing to enter the season of the eclipses and to enter a new moon cycle as well, a new phase, a new chapter. So let me know again. I love to hear from you. I love to hear how the cards resonate with you, what they've touched deep within yourself. And as usual, as you feel more comfortable maybe to share with me privately, you can write me a message and we can ignite the conversation there. Because as I love to say very often, this is just a spark that I am igniting with this reading, with this video, with this sharing. And then the most beautiful and exciting exploration begins after the reading, because actually the words that I'm sharing with you start to work within you, start to ignite their magic within us all. And so we can see the magic unfolding in our lives as well, in our bodies, in our hearts. So share, let me know, share the video as well, when you know that you have friends, family members, colleagues who may benefit from these words. And let me read the message from Rose Kelly. She says, very tough provoking, yes. I love when it's like this. I love it, love it, love it, because I love so much to go deep. I know that this is something that scares people, and so interestingly, we had this card, fear. But I also know that when we take a breath and we say, all right, I stay here instead of fighting, I open myself up a little bit more, just a little bit more, then it's when we can see life with different eyes. We can start perceiving the magic around us. We start to understand better the power that we have within ourselves. And so we empower ourselves. Okay, so through deep work, we can empower ourselves. And by just staying a little bit more in the darkness, then we can see a brighter light. Okay, so thank you very much for being here live with me. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for your hearts, your likes. And I see you very soon, because we're going to have very important days ahead. New moon, solar eclipse, new moon cycle beginning, and so a lot of magic is coming up. Thank you so much. Much love. And also, yes, the last thing. When you desire to have a private reading with me, I've just wrote the link here below this video when you are watching me from Facebook. Otherwise, it's below the video when you're watching me via YouTube or my website. You can click the link and enjoy your private reading with me. I also love to let you know that I got the vocal oracle. That is actually a special oracle that I record where you can listen to my voice with a special soundtrack, and it's a little bit more magical that you can listen to whenever you desire, more than once. Even I got some clients who listen to my recordings the night before to go to bed because they say that my voice is very relaxing. So you can also use it to relax yourself before to go to bed. All right, so good night, Ross, and good afternoon, good morning, according to where you are in the world, and I see you very soon. Mwah. Much love.